I'm gonna take notes. Hello. Righty. Let's try that again. Hey friends, it's Jenny. I wanted to bring you some clarity in what to do with your life. So I have 5 things to consider when you're trying to figure out what to do in your life. And I think if you can consider these things, it might make things a little clearer for you. So, number 1, what are your passions? What makes your heart go wild? And what just gets you fired up and makes you want to get off the couch and go do something about it? So this is the first thing that you want to consider. I'm sure you've heard the saying, God gives you the desire of your heart. I have a little different take on this. I think that a lot of times people think that if you want something, you'll get it. I kind of interpret this a little bit differently. I believe that we are born with passions and with desires in our heart, and that God has placed them there. For example, I myself have experienced this. So all growing up, I've wanted to help people, and I knew that about myself at a very young age, and I believe that God put that fire in me even as a young child. I think that verse is talking more about God gives us our desires, and then we can go out and share that with the world. Number 2, what do you enjoy? What is something that you just really get a lot of joy from and is just your kind of thing? And can you translate that into a job? So I have an example that just happened recently. I had a student that came in, and she was kind of struggling because she's a senior now. She thought, I really wanted to study psychology. She's such a sweet girl and wants to help people. But she's now wondering, okay, I really like art and I might want to pursue something in art. So she wasn't even really aware, I told her, but that there is art therapy. And so we had this big conversation about what art therapy was and how you can combine those 2 skill sets and those 2 passions. And I think she was pretty excited about that. So do a little research and see what is it that you enjoy and what you are passionate about, and see if you can make that into a job. Number 3, what are your values? This is so important. You do not want to get stuck in a profession or in a position where you are choosing what you believe in over what they're trying to get you to do. So make sure that it aligns with your values and your morals. Number 4, what are your gifts? What are you good at? And what kind of comes naturally to you and doesn't take a lot of effort on your part, and that maybe if somebody else tried to do it, it might be a little bit tough for them to do. So look at your gifts that you have and the talents that you have that you can contribute, and kind of combine these top 4 things I've talked about, and see if you can find a job that it kind of meshes everything together in one. And then 5, and I think this is probably one of the most important things to consider, is asking others what they believe that your gifts and talents are and what they could see you doing in life. And also spending some time in prayer or reflection to really figure out what it is and what direction you can go in. Obviously in life, doors will close and doors will open. And so I think that if you start pursuing something that you feel that you're passionate about, that you enjoy, that you value, and that you are gifted at, and you kind of start going in that direction, I think doors will start to open for you and it will come clear to you. But a really good way to feel this out is to ask people you trust around you what you're good at and what they think that your skills are. So a personal experience for me, I've had almost my whole life people tell me that they knew I was going to do something with helping and making a big difference in people's lives. Especially my mom, she somehow knew. She always just knew that I was going to make a huge difference in lives and helping people. And I am very passionate about that. I do that every single day in my job as a school counselor, and it's just pretty amazing. So I encourage you to just kind of ask people around you, what do you see me doing? What do you see my skills as being? And especially if you struggle with not seeing that yourself and not really identifying in yourself what your skills are and your strengths, and that's a real thing. That's a hard thing to do sometimes. So depending on others until you can figure it out yourself is a really good plan. So there are your 5 things to consider. So you have what are your passions? What do you enjoy? What are your values? What are your gifts? And what are others saying your gifts and talents are? And what are they suggesting would be a good fit for you? So a couple final thoughts for you. So no matter what you land on, know that you have a plan and a purpose, and you were created with a purpose, and you're not just here for nothing. So I hope that you know what your value is and what your worth is, and that you can find that soon. And you have talents that you can share with the world, and it's a very exciting thing. I know it can be really stressful to not know exactly what you want to do, and this is not just for teenagers. Like, I know a lot of adults that are still kind of stuck and not sure what they should be doing in their life or what they could do. So my prayer for you is that you know your value, your worth, and that you can find that path. I wanted to share in Ephesians 2:10. This just brings me comfort, because I know I've talked before about how we are created, and Christ created us and loves us so much. So it says, "For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them." So it's not only did he create us, but it's talking about his workmanship. Like, he's done a good job creating us, an amazing job, really. And he's given us desires in our heart to share with everyone else, and we all kind of fit together like a puzzle, and to help each other get through life, and those types of things. So it's really exciting to kind of find this purpose and to find what really makes us tick. Second is take time to really figure this out. Don't keep pushing this off for yourself. Seek out opinions from others. Try new things, try different things. Just really spend some time in reflection and prayer, maybe during your journaling in the morning, during your morning routine. If you want to learn more about morning routine, I have a video on that. And just spending the time to really learn about yourself and what it is that just makes you excited about life. So let me know what you think your purpose in life is, or what you are learning about yourself. You could comment below, or if you need a little bit more help with this beyond these five things to consider, please think about reaching out to me, email, or you can leave a comment and I will reach out to you as well. I would love to help. I'm here. My purpose in life is to help people. So please let me do that if you need it. And if you've been enjoying my videos and you like to learn more, please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. And as always, check out the clarity in my clutter that I had this week, and feel free to share yours as well. Until next time, peace out.